Hello and welcome back to the Old Realms, and we're going to go into a battle against a bunch of enemies. Oh yes, and there's 500, actually not 500, 430 of these guys, and we're actually at war against quite a few people right now, so I'm hopeful that we'll be able to find some larger armies to pit ourselves against. And I have also been doing a lot of leveling up, so in other words, I have a lot of extra troops. I am the next clan tier. I have filled out my career tree. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem as though you can actually get every single thing unlocked in the career tree. I don't think you're actually able to do that. I think that they have limited the amount of career points you can get. So I'm just letting you know about that. I did actually manage, oh yes, I did actually manage to get my spell singer a couple of extra spells, and I'm hopeful that they're actually going to be somewhat useful for us, because the spell singer unfortunately does not have a huge amount of mana, because their spellcraft skill is super low. So just bear that in mind. You know, they only have, I think, 42 or something like that. And so that basically means that casting pretty much 2 spells is going to bankrupt them instantaneously. If they're targeted, well, if they're actually wanting to use some of the newer spells, they are literally just going to be out of there almost immediately. So that was kind of also the reason why I was thinking to myself, yeah, I don't really want to get them anything, because they're just going to, well, not really have anything at all. They're just gonna, you know, as I say, run out of mana, you know, immediately. Anyway, so someone said middle mouse button. Oh. Okay, well, that was luck, actually. That was just luck that happened. Yeah, someone said middle mouse button for the reticule, but as you can see, it doesn't actually seem to work like that. For some reason, yeah, I think I need to go first person. I think that might be the reason. I think I need to go first person for that, and that's probably going to make a difference. So let me go first person. Yeah, as you can see, first person seems to be how to use it. Yeah. There we go. So third person, not a good idea. First person is definitely the way to go. As you can see, we are absolutely slaughtering everything in sight. Let's just switch over to this. Let's see if we can do some damage. Oh, there's the damage. There's the damage. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Oh, yeah. Every day of the week. Thank you. All right, let's do some damage over there as well if we can. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to make it. Nah. Oh, it did. It did actually do massive damage there too. Okay, that's great. Wow. Okay. I am very pleased. Yeah, this ability has now turned into an absolute monster. But before that, it is not very good. Let's just say that. So you do need to fill out your career tree to actually make it good with the Way Watcher, at least from what I've seen so far. I'm just moving over here so that I can penetrate multiple enemies at once. As you can see, we do have the ability to penetrate with our bow now, thanks to the career options. And we are going to actually do this. Boom! Nice. A little bit of damage there. Nothing too dramatic, but good amounts. Good amounts of damage. And, yeah, we can just continue to do damage. No. You're not going to shoot me, sir. Thank you very much. I'm going to dance. I'm going to shoot you. Yes. And then we're going to do some damage with this as well. Boom. There we go. Yeah, someone said that the special ability has penetration. I don't believe that. I don't think it does, because as you saw right there, I literally fired it into this group right here, and it just got stopped instantaneously. So, as far as I know, the normal attacks, as long as you have penetration spec'd, they are actually going to get multiple enemies, whereas the special ability, I don't believe has the ability to penetrate. It does have AoE, of course, it has an AoE splash, but apart from that, I don't believe it has any ability to penetrate. In other words, if I were to penetrate from this angle right here, a regular usage of my bow would work, but an ability usage from this angle would not work, and it would just you know, fizzle out at the very edge there. So it's better to use that in a shall we say in a way where the AoE radius can actually inflict the maximum amount of explosive damage. That's basically what I've seen so far. But I'm going to take a look at the career options and actually see whether there is any mention of penetration with the ability itself, because I actually don't think so, but I could have missed it. You know me, I generally do tend to miss things like that sometimes, so let's take a look. Anyway, I'm just going to take most of these guys prisoner, and we're actually going to be heading back to our town in just a moment as well. So let's just take, take quite a few. I don't really want to run away with no prisoners whatsoever, so I'm gonna take quite a few here. And we're also going to be taking quite a few pieces of loot, and then we'll just donate the rest, and there we have it. Very nice. Okay, so let's have a look-see here. Okay, yeah, there we go. We're getting some more of these. I do have a lot more horse archers, as you can quite clearly see. I've been recruiting a lot of peasant units and things like that because I've just wanted to do that. I've wanted to try to pivot a little bit more towards the peasantry than the envoy guards, because the envoy guards, they're absolutely fantastic, but they are extremely expensive. And while we can technically afford them for quite some time, I'd prefer to keep it a bit more moderate in regards to their fees. I don't really want to pay, you know, upwards of 30,000 or something like that. It would probably be a good idea to just keep an eye on it a little bit. Yeah, sure, we can indeed gain, you know, quite a significant amount every few days. Like, for example, right now, look at this, 88,000, but this requires the marketplace to be refreshed, and it also requires me to come back to a town to have that functionality. So I don't really want to have to do that to be able to survive. I'd like to have the option to come back and do that if needed. That's kind of my thought process on that. Anyway, we're just going to get rid of all that. There we go. We now have 689. This is also a good reason why having envoy guards maybe is not the best idea, because having envoy guards does mean that I will have to spend council favor on upgrading them to that point. But before that, you don't really need to, so I actually quite like it. Anyway, let's get another point in control. Actually, I don't even need that. Let's do this, and let's do strong legs, even though I think strong legs is really, really good here, actually. And yeah, so basically, if we just go through here, you can see that allied troops charge ability. That's obviously really, really good, in my opinion. This one is the new one that I've just gotten. The range of the arrow of Kurnus is doubled, so that means that I'm going to assume that the range far away, and also the range as in AoE radius when it explodes. I think that's when it also, I think that also scales. And then we have Protector of the Woods, which I actually don't have the ability to get. Because I actually off-screen leveled up, I think 5 times, 6 times, something like that, and I only gained 2 career points. So this also obviously reduces the amount of range damage to unlock the ability. Anyway, we don't even have any of these, so it's not really necessary, but I'm basically just looking for penetration right now. So obviously you can see here that this allows our arrows to penetrate shields. This is obviously fantastic. Enemies suffer from a damage over time effect on impact too, so if you do manage not to kill anything with the initial impact, then obviously the damage over time effect might indeed eliminate them, which is great. All enemies in the area are slowed on impact, and the damage is increased by 50%. Still doesn't seem to give us any penetration there. And then we have every affected enemy increases reload speed for 4 seconds, and the damage is increased by 50%. That's pretty good. Doesn't give us any penetration there whatsoever. And then we have the last thing, which is the arrow losing its seeking ability, and the damage is doubled, and the special shot efficiency is doubled as well. Your archer units gain 50 points in bow skill, and arrows can pierce multiple targets. And so obviously we've seen that already. The regular arrows can pierce multiple targets. So I just wanted to clarify that situation, because some people seem to think that the ability is the thing that can penetrate multiple people, and that actually isn't the case from what I can see, because I tried it, you know, as you could no doubt tell. I literally tried it and it did not work, so you know there is nothing to do about it. Anyway, we're gonna see if maybe we can get some really, really cool things going on here. Oh wow, I actually am gaining significant money as well now, because funnily enough, thanks to my medicine skill, and this is another thing that is extremely, extremely powerful, if you have wounded troops, it actually makes it so that they don't pay wages. You don't pay them any wages when they're wounded, which is insane if you think about it. Just think about that for a second. In other words, if all of your really, really high tier people are knocked unconscious, you're not going to pay their wages for a few days until they get back on their feet. And that is immense. That is such an incredibly powerful thing. So if you are, playing relatively, shall we say, aggressively, you can just do amazingly. You can have such an incredible amount of economic control. However, it obviously very much is dependent on how you act in a particular battle. Because obviously if you lose a lot of your people, or at the very least if you have them be knocked unconscious, of course, and this obviously does require you to have some medicine skills, so it is pretty important for you to have that. But, if you do, then you're going to have a great time. Anyway, as you can see here, I have some lucrative raiding targets for you, 979. I almost have that amount. We can obviously do that, but I can't do that just yet. And, oh yeah, by the way, as I said to you before, teaching spells. Okay, so teaching spells, as far as I'm aware, is capable through this menu right here. I'm actually, not this one, I'm just going through here just to hire this guy because I kind of want to get more companions that can actually, help us out. But I'll show you in just a moment. So basically, what you want to try to do is find a spell slinger, go into the castle, and then you speak to him, obviously. There he is, and you then, I would assume, if you yourself are also a person that can learn magic, then obviously you're going to go to people like this to be able to do that. So I select this. Obviously you can see here, this is not me, this is the other guy, this is here, the hero name, and you can click on these little arrows to change who you're selecting, and then you can select what they're gonna learn, and so on and so forth. But yeah, anyway, so I basically got him the Flaming Sword of Ruin. I actually don't even know whether that's gonna make any difference to him, and I also got Bark Skin. So that's literally all I got, because I realized that his Winds of Magic is literally 42, and it's extremely low. If you think about it, I could get the Curse of Arrow Attraction, which would be absolutely insane. Because look, the mage places a curse in the area. The air around enemies distorts and guides allied projectiles with astounding accuracy. I mean, this is insanely good. Maybe that's the point. I don't know whether it's really any good, but it sounds very, very strong. Anyway. I want to travel along the routes of the Azrai. Can you be my guide? I can, but for a price. Help our people. They need more power, and then I will allow you to travel the world route. And there is an entranceway to the world routes here in Lorelorn. First, you must find it. Once there, a spellsinger will help you travel across it, but only to Meisenthal. In the distant lands of Bretonnia, we can go no further, as I am not willing to offend the Azrai. The routes are sacred. It is rare enough for non-Azrai to cross them. So, there's that. And also, we need the Forestborn. Are there any who can come to our aid? There are many who live as nomads, far from our villages and deep within the woods. It will take time for any messages to reach them, but it can be done. Is this what you desire? That would be so kind. I am sure we will be able to pay that favor back one day. I will decide in favor of the Forestborn. I will see what I can do. So there you go. He's actually going to go and speak to the Forestborn, who are the other Wood Elf faction, and maybe, just maybe, they're going to come and assist us a little bit. That sounds pretty fun. Anyway, who's this guy? I have no idea who that guy is, but it seems like a vassal of some kind. And yeah, I should probably go into the marketplace real quick and see whether the marketplace has been refreshed. I kind of hope it has. If it hasn't, no, it's 40,000. Okay, that's good enough, but as you can see, we very quickly bankrupt it every single time. These are really, really good things, by the way, but it's just frost damage. I don't have frost damage, and I don't think anyone that I know has frost damage. It's to do with I don't even know who uses frost damage in the game at the moment, because we don't have Kislev, as far as I'm aware. Kislev's not in the game, right? So I don't know enough about Warhammer Fantasy to know who else would actually use frost damage. I'm going to assume that maybe some of the other lores can use frost damage, like maybe high magic or Law of Heavens or something like that. I actually don't know. As I say, I have no clue. Anyway, I am going to be waiting for some time and making sure that we actually prey upon who we can here. I'd like to fight some of these larger parties if at all possible, but as you can quite clearly tell, they're making things maybe a little bit difficult. Maybe. I don't really want to go in there unless I am full strength. Because you never know. The funny thing is when I die, right? Obviously when I die, the enemy has to deal with the allied auto-delegate. And the allied auto-delegate is so... it's such a mixed bag. It's such a mixed bag. Oh yeah, someone said I should actually go and fight at the Chaos Portal. I'm just going to show you real fast. As far as I'm aware, the Chaos Portal is really far away. Unless there is one close by. Unless you know that there's a portal close by. Maybe you do and I don't, because it's been a while since I've gone to the Chaos Portal, but I'm pretty sure it is all the way over... where is it now? It's like all the way down here somewhere. No, wait, no. Oh, see, now this is the thing. This is the thing with such a large map. I'm a little bit unsure as to where it was now. Where is it? I think it was near here, wasn't it? No, I don't think so, actually. Wait a minute. Where is Otherland? Because I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Wait, am I looking at the right thing? Okay. There's the vampire counts, right? Yeah, so it's probably somewhere... No, this is not right either. Okay, here we go. I think it's around here somewhere. If I'm correct, then the Chaos Portal should be around here somewhere. Shrine of Sigma. I think there it is. There's the Chaos Portal. So if you know of any other Chaos Portal that is nearby to where I currently am, because if I click on my portrait right now, you'll see how far away we are. Yeah, there. I think it's a cool idea, don't get me wrong, but if there is another portal close by all means let me know, you know, because that is a very far distance to travel just to fight some Chaos people, and they're probably going to be pretty simple for us to take out, or at least I think so, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to fight these guys. There's actually quite a few here. There's 300 or so, which is not great. I'd actually like to fight more than this, but I can't really choose. The enemy does seem to be quite a bit on the downturn here. They seem to be very minimally able to defend themselves in regards to a number of different bits of attackers. You know, they seem to be attacked by quite a few people. So let's actually just do this. Fire that off. Let's see if we can do some damage. Oh, there's the damage. That's what I love to see. Thank you very much. That's absolutely fantastic. I actually did 53 damage right there. I kind of wish that my forces would continue to deal damage right now. Okay, so as you can see, my guy is increasing his spellcraft. He does have 109. He needs to get to 200 to be able to to use master level spells, as far as I remember. And my forces are actually doing really well right now. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. This is perfect. Come on now. Oh, look at that. Look at that damage. Oh yeah, that is what I like to see. Oh yes, that is perfect. Oh, see now, that's what I've been wanting this entire time, but obviously not to use it this much, right? Because obviously you need to unlock something very specific to actually have the ability regenerate this quickly, because obviously you're not going to have, you know, immediate recharging instantaneously, because you've got to have your allies actually do some damage before that can happen. But I was very disappointed by the lack of damage, right? Because the damage as it was beforehand was so incredibly low that it felt so bad. But now things are looking so good. It is so enjoyable to use. Look at this. Look at this damage right now. Obviously, I don't really want to one-shot absolutely every single thing, you know, on the battlefield. Like, every single enemy doesn't have to die as a result of my character doing something. But when I use a special ability, I want to feel like I've done something, you know what I mean? But the way it is beforehand, before all of the career points have been spent, it just does not feel like that. And it's kind of sad, you know? It's kind of sad. Anyway, let's just try and see if I can not die. Got to be a little bit careful here. I'm going to just go third person. Generally, I prefer third person for fighting against cavalry. And there we go. Okay, we actually won that with 0 casualties. I feel like we could probably fight something much, much larger. Do you think I could fight something that is 1,000 units strong? I think I probably could, right? I think I probably could. Okay, what we're going to do is we'll just take some high-tier units, just a couple of them, not too many. I'm not really looking to go back to the town just yet. I'm looking at the moment into seeing whether we can maybe attacking that army that is besieging something nearby. These guys right over here. They have 1,200 though, which is quite dangerous. That is a very, very dangerous number. And I'm not sure whether we have... We might not have the people able to do that. I don't really know. Let's just see what happens, because maybe they might actually... Why are my people running away from this, actually? It's kind of a bit strange. I don't know why they'd be running away from this, to be honest, but... do they want to go in? I'll help you. I'll help you. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful. This is a wonderful, wonderful situation. Look at this. Okay, so we got 900 versus 1,000. I'm pretty sure that I'd be able to do incredible damage to this army, to this 1,000-strong army, without any of my allies present, because we have such high-tier units at the moment. Obviously, I do have a bunch of Way Watchers still, and the Way Watchers are only tier 4. So there's also that, you know. They're not, you know, all envoy guards or whatever, because envoy guards are obviously insane. But they're still good enough, you know. They're still actually pretty decent. And with the fact that they do actually charge my ability, I mean, this is going to be great. So let's see if I can do some damage here. First of all, yeah, don't hit all of the horses, please. This is pretty terrible. Don't hit all the horses. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, we might... Ooh, this is perfect. This is actually really, really good timing. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, here we go. Yes! Yes, we've got 22 kills instantaneously right there. Okay, so we got some people coming in. Oh, nice headshot on that Demigryph Knight. Perfect. Oh, this is a wonderful location for me, by the way. Have you noticed? I did not mean to do this. Actually, wait a minute. I did mean to do this. I meant to stand on top here. That was my plan all along. Not at all, of course. Yeah, I don't think about those kinds of things, because I don't think it's going to make that much difference. But it's fun. It's fun to do that, actually, sometimes. I like it. Okay, so let's actually just go over here, kill this. Continue firing. And do we have any artillery against us, by the way? I actually don't see any right now. Let me just see here for a quick second. There's a lot of infantry over there, so let's just fire over there, I guess. Didn't really do much. I wonder whether they do. Do they have any? Do they have any artillery? Is that artillery over there? No, that's just an Empire recruit. That doesn't seem to be doing much. Okay, I'm just kind of being a little bit careful here, because I don't really want to allow them to just shoot their cannonballs at us. I think that would be gross incompetence. So let's just try not to let that happen. I'm just going to continue using my ability here. I can't believe that a lot of these Empire units actually don't have shields. They literally do not have shields, which is quite funny. I mean, they are probably recruits, so I guess that is to be expected. You know, they're not actually going to be super well geared or anything like that. And, wait a minute. Let me actually just see here. Yeah, wait a minute, perfect. Oh, okay. I was hoping for something a little bit better than that. I was actually hoping that I'd be able to just hit over the head of one of our initial targets. Okay, kill that guy. Come on now, kill that guy. He's got a cloak. Yes, Axel, you're dead now, sir. And that guy's also dead. Thank you. Okay, let me see here. Let me do some damage to these guys. Nice. Kill them. Kill this. Nice. And kill that one. Oh, no, that horse at least. Kill that one. Ooh, nice. Wow, sharpshooting like no one's business. I am actually getting shot, though, so I should be a little bit careful. Wow, they've got a lot of archers. They actually have a lot of archers, surprisingly enough. There we go. Oh, yeah, the ability doesn't do that much when they're all spread out, of course. But, you know, not much I can do about that. Ow. Alright. But I did kill 112. Not bad. And my own forces, as you can see, the Envoy Guards have actually killed 73. None of them have died, which is very nice. And now let's actually just speed things up a little bit here and actually see if it doesn't crash. Okay. Whew. Okay, I was a bit worried about that for a real quick second. I thought to myself, oh dear, is it actually going to crash as we are winning the first large battle? No, no. We are actually going to achieve victory here, as you can see. And we are pushing them away. Are we? Are we actually pushing them away? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Because, I mean, let's face it, they did have more people than us. So, you know, but we have a great ratio, as you can see right here. Look at this, 800 kills to 300. So we should theoretically be absolutely fine, even if they do eliminate every single one of us. We are probably still going to be able to win. And I'm talking about my own army here. If they eliminate my army, because that's 200, it will still be fine. As you can see, we have over 1,000 kills now, and they have one enemy remaining, and that's it. There you go. Wonderful. That was fun. Yeah, so to take away a little bit from this, I don't think I would have been able to achieve victory against over 1,000 units. I think I could probably do 600, maybe 700, very much dependent on that. But as you could no doubt tell, we did need some of the numbers to be able to make that happen. I did actually gain a level as well, which is quite nice. And let's just take a bunch of high-tier prisoners here. Quite a lot of my people actually survived. They didn't get knocked unconscious or anything like that. I was the fool, you know. I was the fool here, which is obviously fine. I don't mind that. That is, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, so it's 13,000 upgrade cost, which is not really anything, to be honest, for us right now. And as you can see, look at that, 56,000. They can gain a maximum of 229,000 experience if we wanted to. I'm actually just going to be taking a couple of pieces of loot here. I'm going to wear the plated boots because that is slightly better than what I have. I don't really want to use Empire gear unless it's the hook, of course, because I find that hilarious. I think that's very funny considering I'm an archer and it doesn't really make any sense. That's the reason why I have it on, just in case you didn't realize or didn't know about that. But yeah, anyway, we're going to be just taking the rest of the loot here. I'm just going to not bother with the experience, actually, because I personally feel like having a bit of a nest egg, I know that sounds really funny considering I almost have 1,000,000 gold, but just think about it. If we do have a situation at some point in the future where I actually need cash, maybe I stop being a mercenary, maybe I become a vassal instead, I'm gonna need a lot of cash in my inventory in the form of loot to be able to sustain ourselves, because the towns don't really have a huge amount of money. That's one thing that is kind of harsh here. As you can see, they really don't have anything. I actually could have gained another 11,000 there, but that doesn't really matter, I don't think. Anyway, we can go back over here, and we can sell all our prisoners, and we'll restore ourselves in due time. And yeah, I'm actually very, very pleased about this. Okay, so I did level up to, let's see, I'll go for another point in tactics skill, why not? I've actually just filled out a bunch of my skills that I've been leveling up for quite some time. As you can see, I have medicine skill maxed out, steward, and so on and so forth. And I can actually show you just confirmation that I did level up just now. And as you can see, I gained 0 career points. So it looks to be that for balancing reasons, the developers of the mod decided that you would only be able to max out 6 troop trees instead of the 7. Not troop trees, the 6 skill trees for the career rather than 7. which is obviously fine. I don't really mind about that. I think that is actually pretty cool because that means that you have to choose and you can swap around however you like, whenever you like. And I think that's actually a really nice, that's a nice quality of life improvement in itself. And even full games don't allow you to do that sometimes. You know, they restrict the amount that you can respec. And I actually really like the fact that... Whoa! Okay, hello, get out of here. I actually really like the fact that, you know, they have the ability to just try out stuff. You can just try out stuff anytime you like, and I think that's really, really fun. Yeah, it's because I'm in first person. This guy gives me the jump scare right there. Just staring straight into our souls. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious. Anyway, we'll go back into the marketplace here now as well. And I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. And I think, you know what? I think maybe next time we're probably going to try and besiege something ourselves. I feel like we probably have a really, really good shot of just taking it from outside the walls. I feel like we can literally just go straight on in there and not even have to even build anything. I think, maybe. But it very much depends, obviously. I'm not sure. It depends on how many defenders they have and so on and so forth. But the thing is, if we do go in for a siege, I will no longer be a mercenary. I think it would probably be better if I'm a vassal, because then I'd be able to hold some territory potentially. I'd be able to hold some claim over some fiefs and things like that, so maybe that would be an idea. But I'm also thinking that I wouldn't mind playing a caster in a different faction. Because the Grey Lord, some people have said that it's not that different that much, and it might be cool to play something a little bit different. So maybe something in the Empire, or maybe something else. I'm not entirely sure, but I guess we'll see. I'll give it a go maybe in my own time, and I'll see what happens. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.